Alright, so courtesy of Reginance. So on Discord he posted this yesterday. All this information is from the developer app. This changes every day. So if you're not aware and familiar with what a developer app is and how it works. So basically in 7 Deadly Sins, or in basically almost every game, if not every game, I'm pretty sure every game has a developer app. Developer app is basically the developers of the game have their own version of the game. For example, 7 Deadly Sins, and in their version there is a lot of different stuff, like they can create that's where they have the new characters, new events, they can spawn loads of gems, gold, do whatever they want, and therefore it is not for the public eye, because there is also a lot of characters that aren't released yet within the actual game, which they have in the developer app that they're testing out, seeing if it will work, or seeing if they will release that character, also known as Grey Road. For example, we still haven't received the commandment Grey Road put up on screen if you're not familiar with Grey Road. But basically, he has found this information from the developer app. I'm not sure how he has done it, but again, courtesy to Regins, I'll put his Twitter down in the description. But for new events, it says we will get Disaster, which we do really need some new Disaster event, especially some new Disaster characters, or maybe other variations like Camilla. She has that terrible red version. I can't really think. Yeah, Camilla definitely needs a new one. And then we have 2nd anniversary coming up for JP, not global. That is going to be interesting how they're going to do it with character. Again, like, we got Goddess Elizabeth, even though she was a 1-year celebration on JP, so I'm not too worried of us not getting a celebrational character. We're obviously still going to get the same characters they are going to get, especially with us catching up to JP. So it's going to be interesting how they're going to plan all that out for global especially. And then we have 2 collaborations on the way apparently. We obviously know of Stranger Things, that was in the works. We saw the poster put up on screen as well. We still haven't seen or heard anything about it yet, but I'm not sure which the other collaboration will be. We did hear about we will hear about the collaboration down here, but again, so let's check out new characters. We're going to get a festival character, which is going to be Arthur. It wouldn't be surprising if it was going to be the 2nd anniversary festival character. If you're not familiar with who that Arthur is, it's the Excalibur Arthur, where he gets the sword from the Camelot Castle. So it's gonna, I think, yeah, he also has Cat on his shoulder. It's gonna be interesting to get him as well. He's definitely gonna be a nice and fun character, comparatively to, or compare it to the Green Arthur, which I actually really enjoy with his animation. So I'm excited to see what they can do with this Green Arthur here. And then as for humans, we are going to get a new Hauser, which we definitely need. The only good Hauser we have is the red one, and he's pretty bad right now. He used to obviously be good, but with all the new character releases, he's definitely gone down a lot of the tiers. He's still good to farm, I guess, but yeah, we got better options. And then we got Rue. Definitely need some new characters in the game. I think, if I'm not mistaken, give me a second, Rue is that fairy thing's boyfriend that turned into Oslo or something. But yeah, basically getting him and other 2 unknown units. Then for giants, we are getting a new droll, because we do only have a blue and a green, so we need a red one. And 1 other unknown unit for giants. Presumably Diane, since we haven't gotten a Diane, like a really good Diane, for a long time. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got a new Diane as well. A giant Diane especially. And then for fairies, we got Gloxinia, which we also need 1 more version of. And then 2 other unknown units, which are fairies, which is going to be quite interesting who that's going to exactly be. And then for goddesses, we have Solard. If you're not familiar with Solard, he is the fake Meliodas from the movie of 7 Deadly Sins. I wouldn't be surprised if you aren't aware, but yeah, he's probably not going to be an interesting character. It's basically Elette's boyfriend. And we are actually going to get 3 other unknown goddesses, which is going to be interesting who those are going to be. Presumably other copies of Ludo, Sariel and Tarmiel, I would suppose, or maybe even Mael coming up like in a few months or something. And then for demons, we have obviously Cusack. We have gotten Chandler, and Cusack is coming up pretty soon. Maybe he's gonna get around with the 2nd year anniversary with Arthur as well, since those fit in, and a new Zeldas again, presumably, and yeah, another Melascula, which we also need, and other 3 unknown units, which is also going to be very exciting, like a new Esterosa perhaps, because we do have the green and the red one. The red one is pretty terrible, so if we got a proper blue one, that would be very nice as well, because the green one is actually really good, but again, just having more Esterosas. You know, Esterosa looks nice, who doesn't like Esterosa? And especially also, like, I think Gallant. Yeah, Gallant definitely needs something. Like Gallant, ooh, he's in a terrible spot in my opinion. And then for unknown we have Kath. So Kath obviously being the cat on Arthur's shoulder. It's going to be interesting. Gildan, other 5 unknown units. Okay, interesting. Going to buff up the unknown category, especially with the ReZero hitting global as well. We have Remrams, one of those that's buffing the unknown category or something. And then as for the collaborations, we obviously still have the Stranger Things and a new one, No Fate. So it's not going to be the Fate one, which I assumed first. Apparently not cancelled. Okay, I'm waiting for the release, more information. Okay, so we are not aware of the new collaboration yet, but the next one is most likely going to be Stranger Things, since we already have a poster with it in game. So I wouldn't be very surprised if that was the collab we got. And as for other changes, they want to include more units that revive themselves and allies to make the matches longer. Okay, interesting. And also units from the Slime collaboration will receive a buff. They definitely need to receive a buff. But again, they want to include more units that revive themselves. So we're definitely going to have more cancer like Goddess Elizabeth. I'm not too sure who are supposed to revive themselves in terms of these units that have been announced here. I can't really see who's supposed to revive. It's going to be interesting how that's going to work. But definitely excited. If you are, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel, and be sure to check out my Twitter and Twitch. They'll both be linked down in the description. And yeah, take this with a grain of salt, as it also says here. All this was seen in the developer app. I repeat it again, this isn't the final version and it changes every day. So don't take all of this with a grain of salt. Everything can change, but again, it's just to cover and hope for something exciting coming to the future of the game. And yeah, I'll be seeing you in the next one. Peace.